man. I'm like 7 days clean from opiates, and I think we're in the clear. I think we're in
Nice.
the clear. It was rough. The first 3 or 4 days was like terrible. I'm like shaking. All I can think about is like oxycodone. When am I going to get my next pill? And then my doctor's like, "Why didn't you call me sooner?" And then he prescribed me a couple things just to get me through it, and now I'm fine. No cravings, anything like that. I'm sleeping, so we're good. Um,
Hmm.
until I
Just
get
one
into
week,
it
huh?
again. Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm still on the medications he
Okay.
gave me to help me sleep a little bit. We'll see what happens when I get off of
Yeah.
them, but he'll probably just taper me off or something. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
How was your week, man? You're solo parenting?
Yeah. My wife is in the Dominican for her
What?
a wedding she's had to go to. Yeah.
I know. I've been following her Facebook post. Oh my god, dude!
Yeah. And then
Her Instagram, that is.
it is. I don't know if you know anything about Virginia weather, Patrick, but it's
Oh,
negative
don't even get
seven
me
wind
started.
chill with like 60-mile-an-hour gusts. I had to go out in that today by myself with all
Yeah,
the kids.
it was all. I hate that. I dread going. I've got my heat in the house on like 106.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta say, your face looks really red, Isaac.
It's terrible here, man. We
I
didn't
what the
move here
wind
for this
was like
weather.
Yeah,
my face got numbed in like 5 seconds.
yeah,
It's
you're
awful.
windburned.
It's awful. I don't like it at all. Uh,
Yeah.
Epic, how was your week, man?
It was pretty good. I was home this week, thankfully. Still recovering from New York City. Went and found a cool speakeasy, some stuff like that. And this week, just hung out all week. And
I feel like didn't you mention you have joined one of my recent addictions?
I did. So I purchased a Legion Go S
Mm-hmm.
Ryzen Z1 Extreme 32 gig
Yeah, that's the
gaming.
top of the line model. So good, good.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's a portable handheld gaming thing. Still getting used to it. I fell into what's that game? X
That's what I
Ball.
was talk. That's what I was talking about, not the actual machine.
Oh well, I dude. So get this. I couldn't find myself playing this thing all that much. I'm like, man, this is a waste. I'm not liking it. Then I found
Yeah,
X Ball Pit. I went and bought
yeah.
it because I'm
That's
like,
like
I
a
remember,
perfect game for something like that.
dude. I remember you and AB talking about it, and
Yeah,
I'm like, it's on sale. Let's grab it. And
yeah. We
I
were
lost
just
a week.
yeah. We just you just it's like an auto shooter, Isaac, and you get like power ups and stuff, and you have to
Yep.
power up to get through the levels, but you're gonna die a lot before you do it. Blah blah blah. And then there's different characters,
Huh.
right? And the different
Yeah,
characters have different like buffs.
it's a power shooter, but it's an RPG with it. Like it's
Yeah,
all
it's
together.
cool, and like a town builder, right?
Yeah, that too. I forgot. Yep.
What is so I recently started the game that you told me to get, and it is hilarious.
Which one? The hero?
Dispatch.
Oh, Dispatch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my
it's a lot of
god.
fun so far. So Isaac, this is like a I wouldn't. It's a game, but it's also like a TV show, right?
Story based,
Story,
story based.
yeah, and it's who's the voice actor for the main character, the guy from Breaking Bad,
Oh,
Aaron
yeah,
Paul.
yeah.
He's actually hilarious in
Mm.
it, and
But
it's about this guy who is like basically like an Iron Man, and his suit gets destroyed, and there's nothing he can do, and he doesn't have any money to rebuild it, and then the superheroes come along, but they're like, well, if you join Dispatch, we'll give you the money to rebuild your suit, and Dispatch is basically they take all the rookie heroes, and you have to plan out where to place them for certain crimes in the city and stuff based on their abilities. It's kind of cool.
You're a dispatcher, so like
Yeah,
you're an
you're
actual like dispatcher of the
yeah,
dispatch these heroes to the crimes or to
yeah,
the
yeah.
incident.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's this hero that was like the man, like the top guy in everything, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden he's just like this Joe Schmo that can't do shit.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, very funny. Lot of nudity, but funny.
Well, okay. On that point,
And
tell me about your choice. Who did you choose to hang with?
I'm not there yet.
Oh,
I'm only like one. I think I just finished the second episode.
okay. I'll stay quiet. The
If one of my choices is the blue girl, straight up,
blue girl. Oh,
if that's one of my choices.
You'll see. You'll
No,
see.
you know, the girl that offers him the job.
Yeah, there's different
Whatever.
paths you can go down.
No
Different
spoilers.
paths. I'm not gonna
All
ruin
right. Why do I feel like it's been a while since we've done an episode? Has it been a while?
it.
It's been regular time. We haven't skipped any.
Oh,
It's-
speaking of skipping any episodes, we have an episode that's not working when I try to export it from Riverside. So I'm trying to get Riverside involved in it right now. It's the episode that we're missing, Isaac, of course. And every time I
Okay,
try
yeah.
to, and I think it's Epic's House of Mystery episode. So Riverside's working on it to re-get it right now, or whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
So we might have to upload like a double movies by the slice before we can get it going.
I could do that.
Okay, yeah.
But anyway, Isaac, take it away, man. It's your week.
Yeah, I just wanted to have we've had a couple episodes about different types of media. We've done like a deep dive on our favorite movies, favorite music, our favorite video games, obviously. But we haven't really done like a show dedicated to TV shows. So I just want
Lost.
to do like a recap. Yeah. I just want to do a recap of like what you guys have been watching lately. And I was thinking like, what were your top shows of 2025? We're just coming off of 25. So even if you just watched it this month, it doesn't matter. But just want to do a top 5. So if you guys have your top 5 lists, I figured we could we'll go from 5 to 1 and we'll say all like what our number 5 is and go through it a little bit. And I'm interested to see if we have any overlap. I don't know if we actually will, but I think it'll be interesting if we do have a couple that are similar.
I think that's a great idea. There's been so many really good shows this year, dude. I'm actually kind of excited about this.
Yeah, I watch that's the main thing that like me and my wife do is we watch shows in the evening. So we're always trying to find like good ones to watch because we don't have that much time to watch them. So we want to make sure we're not just watching something silly or stupid. So
That's all I watch
Well,
is silly stuff. And stupid.
Silly, stupid stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I got
yeah,
you.
okay. So do you guys have your lists up?
Yeah, and this was actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Trying to think.
It
back
was,
and
wasn't it?
Think of like, what did we watch this year?
Once I like thought about it, like I had a long list. I was like, man, how do I pick 5 out of this? I have a couple like honorable mentions I'll throw in at the end.
Well, why
Yeah,
don't
me
you
too.
Why don't you do your 5th one first?
Okay, so number 5 for me on my top shows of 2025 that I watched, not that came out in 25. I had Your Neighbors and Friends.
I don't even know what that is.
I haven't watched it. I saw it when I was looking for my shows, but I haven't watched it yet. So it's
Yeah.
good.
It's John Hamm. He lives in this like super rich neighborhood. He's a super rich guy because he's like a lawyer, but then he loses his job and he doesn't tell anyone about it. But he has to keep paying all these like super rich person bills, like his kids in these private schools and all the mortgage and everything. He's divorced, so he's supposed to be paying all this alimony and child support. So instead of trying to get a new job, well, he does try to get a new job, but he's not having a good luck with that. So he starts going into his friends' houses and just like stealing stuff.
Okay.
So it's like they're all loaded and it's like such a safe neighborhood. They just leave their doors unlocked. He just goes and finds like an old watch laying in a drawer and just takes that.
Wasn't there was a show with the wife and the husband? It was Jason Bateman. Was it
Jason Bateman?
Christian Bale?
Ozark?
No, it was a comedy. It was basically him and his wife. They lost their job and they're going to lose everything, so they started robbing people and doing stuff. It was funny as heck.
Is that a movie or a show?
Maybe Kristen Bell. It was a movie, I think. It might have been a movie.
Okay, I don't
It
know.
all
If I
goes
saw that.
hilarious at
But
the
yeah, that
end.
was number 5 for me. What did you have for number 5?
For me, I did Shrinking. I thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
It was funny. That's with Jason
Yeah.
Segel and they got Roy Kent from Ted Lasso on there, which is also an honorable mention on this list. It's just kind of like a heartfelt comedy, like dealing with grief, I guess. And each season has really centered around a different topic. Like season 1 was about grief and coming to terms with it. Season 2 is about forgiveness, that type of thing. Season 3 just started, so we're getting into that. So that was my number 5. I know I liked it a lot more than you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's watchable. It's not on my list, but it's good. Patrick?
So, dude, I did a lot of research to figure out what I was trying to make them all in 2025, right? So I went to the back, all the way to the
Yeah.
beginning, and my number five, it's a long one, but I really liked it. It was American Primeval. You
I've
remember
heard of that too.
What's
I've
that?
heard of it.
It was the one. There was the Wild Wild West with the Mormons, the Wild.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it came out in
I
2000.
forgot about that show. I did watch that.
Really good, really good. But actually, you know what? That's my honorable mention. I'm sorry, that's an honorable mention. That's not like at number five.
Okay.
But,
Well, that show was brutal though.
it was brutal. But are there
Yeah.
supposed to be more or no?
I thought it was a mini series, so probably not.
Oh, limited series.
Now I have more to add to my list.
I know. All these little.
Now that you said miniseries.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I did
So your
that.
real number five.
So my real number five would have to be The Studio. I really enjoyed The Studio.
Studio, yeah.
In 1 week.
So-
I'm
Yep.
playing.
And real quick, if I could move Shrinking out of my list and put The Beast in Me as my number five.
Ooh.
Your number
Beast in Me.
five? Okay.
Yeah, I know you watched that too, but great show.
Beast in
Patrick.
Me actually made my honorable mention list.
Nice. Okay. Did
So do
Patrick
a
explain
recap.
his?
And yeah, Studio.
Yeah, do a recap of The Beast in Me. I don't know what that is. I'll talk about The Studio. Though.
Oh,
Beast in Me was like this like really wealthy guy moves next door to this writer. He supposedly killed his wife, and you never find out till the end if he did kill his wife or if he didn't kill his wife. It's good. It's good. Some twists and all that stuff, but I think a lot of the actors that I like are in it, and like that guy from Breaking Bad, the older guy.
Mike, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good show. The only part of it I didn't like that brought it down from 4 to 5 for me was the actress, the main actress. I wasn't a fan.
Just the main character of the whole show.
It's just like, that kind
The
of.
lip quiver, dude. The lip quiver. Remember the lip quiver?
Yeah, the lip quiver that got me every time.
That was her. Every scene, her lip was doing this.
up and down,
That's
up
her
and
way
down.
of like being serious. Yeah, I don't know.
Sad or serious or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
Yeah,
Patrick,
mine-
Studio was your number 5. That's actually my number 4.
yeah. So I threw it in there just because it was so freaking funny, dude.
Yeah.
So basically, anybody who hasn't watched The Studio, it's about this low-level, well, mid-level, like studio executive that's kind of like below everybody, and all of a sudden his boss gets ousted, and now he's like the head of the studio, and it's Seth Rogen,
Yeah.
so it's hilarious in that aspect. And something I didn't know, and Isaac's the one that told me about it. It is shot in one entire scene, like that show.
Every scene, one take.
Like one take, and that just made it like over the top because it was so damn good, and it was all like improv and everything all together. And you can tell now if you go back and watch it again where they messed up and they're trying to get back to their scene, to their whatever their script. But it is
Yeah.
really good. But the only thing about that show is it gave me major anxiety. Like Just
Because he
because
has to make all these.
just how he is, like his whole
Yeah.
demeanor and the really embarrassing crap that he was doing, like to embarrass himself, like when he wanted to get the
Yeah.
award. Oh my god,
Yeah.
you wanted to mention like
Yeah.
sneaking back.
And the finale with the drugs, dude, that was so awkward.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
hopefully
Yeah,
there's more. It was Apple, right? That was an Apple show.
Yeah, another Apple one.
Which
Yep.
is crazy. There's a lot of apples this year.
Yeah, they really don't miss. They're good.
All right. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
that
So that was your
leaves-
number 4.
Five.
Yeah,
for you,
so
'cause
back to that's my number 4.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So
okay.
that's your 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Why did you like it though?
Just
Like, what
the
were
same
your
things you
favorites?
just said. Hilarious. I love how it's shot with the one take. We've mentioned this. We brought up the show a lot of times on this podcast. So
Yep.
the audience should be very familiar with it by now.
Okay. All right. Yep. So my number 4, I would have to say Yellow Jackets.
Mm,
Season 1, great. Season 2, eh. Then it just did the it's going on too long thing, you know.
Yeah. Did
I'm
they have a
actually
season come out this year?
yes, I'm actually like starting to
Okay.
dig
Oh
limited
yeah.
series more than like
Yeah.
prolonged stuff because I don't have time to follow all these shows anymore. Yellow Jackets is
Yeah, and
about
they don't
this.
have to. I was just gonna say, miniseries. They don't have to drag it out. They can fit all the good stuff in, and know you're gonna be done with it.
Yep, yep. Yellow Jackets is about this. What is this? Soccer team, right? Soccer team or something.
Soccer team, yeah.
And they crash
Yep.
in the mountains, and it's like Lord of the Flies. They turn to cannibalism and shit, and some of them die, some of them don't, some of them get back, but then it's like building this mystery of what really happened and how they got back, and somehow they're stretching it out for 6 seasons. So I don't know. It
Yeah, they
fell
still
off.
haven't really told us the whole thing that's happened.
No, nope, no, not at all. So anyway, Epic.
All right, my number 4 is it's really weird, but I just watched it, both seasons. Uh, Peacemaker. Um,
I heard that was funny.
I hated it at first. I'm like, this is the most corny. The first time I tried to watch it, I'm like, this is the most corny, horrible thing. And then I fell in love with the freaking Peacemaker, man. John Cena. Like, it just got better and better and better. So I watched, the first season was fantastic. But the one thing I will say about the show is they have both season 1 and season 2 have the best, the most original, best musical dance scene intro of any show ever.
What?
Legit.
What
It's
is
all
this show? There's
choreographed.
dance scenes?
100%. The intro to both to both the seasons. They're different songs each season. But
Yeah.
it's a legit like musical dance scene. And it's so good. And it features all the characters and the cast. And I think the idea was each year they were going to introduce the new characters and the new whatever in this musical scene. And they only got 2. And now I'm upset because the producer is not going to do season 3, and he left it on a horrible cliffhanger. And
Yeah, he goes in like another dimension or something like that.
yeah, he gets trapped in a prison dimension, which is just a brand new world they found that's hospitable for people, and everything was turning around for him, and then he gets trapped there. So it's definitely worth a watch if you like superhero movies, especially those fallen from grace superheroes, and not like the hoity-toity ones. So
Yeah.
a lot of funny things in it.
Okay. I've never even really. Where do you watch that one? I don't think I've heard of it
HBO.
even.
It's on HBO Max.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. All right. All right. Cool. Cool.
But
All right. We're up.
yeah, I was just gonna say, but the director did say he's gonna start weaving Peacemaker and that story into all of the DC Marvel movies and trying to make them all come together again, which maybe that'll help. So
Huh. Okay. Up to number 3 for me, and this one barely made the cut because the season I watched it when it came out, and it came out in the end of 24, but the finale aired in January of 2025, so it counts. Number 3 for me is Silo.
Okay. I was
Which- did you
contemplating
watch
putting
season
that
2?
on the list. I
Yeah.
did not watch season 2.
You should watch it.
Really? Is it good?
It's so good. Yeah, have you seen this one, Patrick?
I started to watch it. I got 3 episodes in, and my ADHD took off, and I found that's when I was going crazy, bought the house, everything, and I forgot what I was
Oh,
doing,
yeah.
like where my shows were, and yeah. So I'm like 2 episodes in, but it was really I got to the part where they went outside, and they kind of realized
Okay.
that something's not quite right here.
Yeah.
Like the camera glitches.
Yeah, you'll
or
have to
whatever.
restart it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
that
so
was-
this is
that was a
basically
good one,
like
man.
some dystopian future, and the surface is uninhabitable, we think. We're not sure. They say it's not. So people are just living in this giant silo underground, and there's a whole society down there. And it's
You don't
just about
find
what
out like
happens
if
if
it's
they can
really
go outside or not.
uninhabitable until the end or something, right?
Yeah, I have to remember. I think we know, because it's been more than a year now since that finale. They need to release season 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't find out until like the end of season 1 and then into season 2 what's going on.
That's
It's
a
definitely worth a watch, Patrick, if you want to get back into
That's
it. It takes like a
It's
couple
good.
episodes to really get started, but it's good.
okay. It's Apple, right?
Yeah, I didn't want
Yeah,
to take this from
another
any
one.
of your guys' list, but have any of you? We were at dinner last night, and some of my friends were talking about a show called Into the Night. Is that on any of your lists?
Nope.
You guys hear that at all?
What is it?
I don't know.
No.
Let's see what it is. Well, I'll say my number 3 first, and then
Yeah.
we'll go from there. My number 3 is Fallout. Fallout.
I'm watching
was,
that right now.
Are you?
Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
Oh, you're watching the new one. I haven't even watched the new one yet. I'm just.
Oh, yeah.
Season 1 was great. I did not have high hopes going into it, but it was funny. It was, they were faithful to the games, so I enjoyed it a lot.
John's gonna freak out, buddy. And just to let you know, you stole my thunder because that's my 3 too.
Is it?
Really?
Good.
For a little different reasons, but I'll talk about it in a second.
So, Into the Night
Number
is a
3?
Belgian
Well, you guys both had a 3?
apocalyptic. What? Oh,
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, let's talk about Fallout real first before you do that. So, like my number 3, reason I chose Fallout for my number 3 is because my kid is into Fallout like nothing else, right? So me and him sit down and
Yeah.
watch it. We watched every episode, and he gets into it, and it's just that type of show. And like Rob said, the acting and everything, I did not have high hopes. I thought it was going to be just like these other game shows that just turn into crap. And Walter Goggins, man,
Yeah, he carried the
Yeah.
thing.
he's in actually two of my numbers this year. So
Yeah. He's in one of my shows actually too, that I haven't
Oh.
mentioned yet.
Oh, all right. Is it your number 2? Because we're going right into that.
I think it is. But also, Rob, you have the same main actress in 2 of your shows, Yellow Jackets and Fallout. It's the same.
Yeah.
Same
I'm
girl.
a big fan. She's
Yeah.
in another
Yeah.
one that I watched recently, right? She was in a show called Sweet Pea.
Oh, is she
I
really?
remember you mentioned that, but I don't think I've seen it.
It's good. She plays like this, like an outcast girl that like is fed up with everybody like ignoring her or pushing her around and just starts killing people.
Ella Purnell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
All right, Isaac, number 2.
Number 2. Wait, did you want to give us a rundown on the?
Oh, I don't. It's apparently the first season follows a group of people. Passenger airliner is hijacked while they are on a red eye. Blah blah blah. It's post-apocalyptic, and apparently the sun kills people, so they have to stay ahead of the sun or something. They can only
Into
go
the
out
night.
at
Oh,
I remember.
so I think I saw a preview for this, but yeah, I never watched it.
yeah. All right, that'll be my next check. But I gotta finish Dark too. Ugh.
Dark's
It's
on
the
my
one
list.
where they have
Oh.
to stay on the plane, right, all the time and stay in the night.
Yeah, I guess
Else they
so.
die.
Yeah, or else they die from the sun.
What a premise.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Isaac, number 2.
So I said Walter Goggins was in this. It's kind of true because this season has different actors, or this show has different actors every season. This is White Lotus.
Never got
You guys
into
watch
it.
that?
Never got into it.
Oh, it's so good. And the first season is where I first met Sydney Sweeney.
Ooh.
Yep. Also, she's the best.
Yeah. So White Lotus is like it's like a chain of like resorts all over the world, and each season takes place at a different one of these White Lotus resorts. So it's different actors, but there's always like a murder that happens at the end. And what happens is they show you the murder in the very beginning of the show, and then they go back to like the beginning of the week. And you watch all these characters on vacation, and you're trying to figure out what series of events led up to this like murder that happened. So there's all this tension building the whole show, and it's always a really good drama. They get really good actors. Season 2 has Aubrey Plaza. Season 1 was Sydney Sweeney. Season 3, which is the new one that just came out, had Walter Goggins
Okay.
and a couple other cool people
what
in
did
it.
he
But it's a
play?
really, really good show.
What did he?
Do they have any like carryovers, or is it all new actors every season?
It's new people every time because it's different people. Oh, actually, sorry. Season 1 and season 2, there's one actress that stays the same. And then season 3, so it's weird because there'll be like minor characters. There's like a lady that works at the White Lotus, and she's in the one location in the season 1, and then they brought her back in season 3, and she's at this other White Lotus working.
It's
Like
not,
she got rotated out.
It's not Carla Gugino, is it?
Carla Gugino, no, it's not her.
Everything.
No. So they'll like bring back like minor recurring characters because they work at the hotel, but for the most part, it's brand new characters every time. They're always really good stories.
All right. Well, for my number 2, you guys probably haven't heard of this one. It's called From. Anybody?
You've told me about this.
It's on MGM. Who doesn't have MGM as a streaming service? I mean, come on. But yeah, From. It's about the guy from Lost is in it. What's his name? I don't remember.
Michael.
But, yeah, Michael. Whoever plays Michael. But it is. His family is, going on vacation. They take a wrong turn, of course, and they end up in this town. And this town is like shocked to see them and stuff. But it turns out that everybody in this town is trapped and they can never leave, and they have to like lock all their doors at night and like put like talismans up, so because there's monsters that come out at night and try to kill them. And it's pretty good. There's like 2 more seasons, and it gets a little confusing, but it's a good story.
You told me to watch this before. I can't. Number 2 is pretty high, dude. That's up there.
Yeah, I like it. It's really, really good. And I think you'll be surprised with my number 1.
Okay. Patrick, 2.
So this was kind of really difficult for me because it is an older show from 2022 that I watched it then, but I watched it again all this year, and legit The Great.
The what now?
The Great.
Oh, that's what it's called?
It's called The Great. Yeah. You don't know it?
No.
Doesn't it Nicholas Holt or something, right?
Nicholas. Yeah. Nicholas Holt's in it. Eli Fanning or Ella Fanning.
I met her once. She was making out when she was 14. She was making out with like a 50-year-old dude in the lobby of Hyatt Escala Lodge.
Good for her.
Yeah. Anyway.
50.
Yeah, no, he was much older than her.
Oh, I thought you said 15.
No, 50, 50.
Okay, well, let's not get into any Epstein stuff right now. The Great. Basically, it's the great and occasionally true story. It follows Catherine the Great through Russia, and it's a dark satirical comedy. It's super super good, and Nicholas Holt plays Peter the Great, and Catherine comes to marry. Ella comes to marry Peter, like a arranged marriage, to bring 2 things together, and she's a astute, like ahead of her time, feminist type person. For the time, she's basically just looking for basic human rights. But and Peter the Great is a very womanist, pig, like whatever. So it's really good. All the seasons. The last season kind of got a little weak, and it finally got canceled. But
how many are there, and where do you watch this?
So it is on Hulu right now.
Okay.
And I think there were 4 seasons. No, 3 seasons. Okay. So the 3rd season's where it got kind of a little, because they kind of ran out, right? They did the whole story, just like what you guys talked about with the miniseries. This could have been a miniseries and been good.
Yeah.
But if you like history and like to kind of have a like loose, funny take on it, it's really good.
Huh? I never even heard of it. That's cool. And that's your number 2?
Yeah. Shelby would like it.
High praise. Okay. All right, so I think this brings us to our number 1 shows of 2025. I think mine's not going to be very surprising to you guys. It is Severance.
Yeah, you know what? Severance made it my honorable mention.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty low. Actually.
I know, and I was debating that for a while because I really like the show.
Yeah.
But I have to gravitate towards like more genres that I'm into.
Yeah. And I will admit, season 2 got a little bit artsy with it.
That's what really, dude. That scene when they're in the cliff and like,
Yeah, the
it
outside
really,
walking around. I don't know what's going on there,
really messed
but
with me.
if they reel it back in season 3, we'll be
Yeah.
back on track. It's such a good concept. I really like it.
It's out of
Yeah.
my honorable mention too. That's funny
Yeah.
Rob said it because that's
Great show.
exactly.
Great show. I don't think I've even finished season 2 because I dropped off a little bit with some of the when
Me
they're
too.
outdoors camping and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got really
Like,
weird, and then the
yeah.
sheep
It's
farm.
so
or
weird.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the freak?
Yeah. So my number one is Bridgerton. No, I'm just kidding. But I will say that Catherine was watching the new season the other day, and I found myself like pacing back and forth from the kitchen to the office. Just like looking to see what's going on the
If you want to talk about guilty pleasures, we can do a guilty pleasures section of this
Okay.
too.
Okay. Cool. Cool. My number one is actually The Fall of the House of Usher.
Oh, I never watched that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good.
Great show. Great show. It's
Oh.
it's a Mike Flanagan show. It's really kind of Edgar Allan Poe-esque, based on a lot of his works. And it's about this guy and his sister. When they were younger, they make a deal with a bartender she ends up being the devil or something like that, right, Patrick? And they'll give them all the money and power in the world for their own company, but in 20 years their whole bloodline will die off, that type of thing. So you're going through and like watching what's happening to all their like kids and stuff like that. Great show. You should check it out.
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, I definitely have seen it on there. I just never watched it. I didn't realize it was that good. So
Yeah, really enjoyable. At least I thought so.
yeah,
I'm not like legit. I'm not a huge horror guy, and like I told you, like it's really good. It's one of the best ones.
What did you think about the acid?
Dude, the party.
Yeah,
Oh.
the acid. Oh man.
Oh, that
There's
poor
a-
girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was awful. I don't want to go too into it if Isaac's going to watch it eventually, but there's some wild scenes in it, man.
Yeah, and I got to throw in for Michael Flanagan too. The one of my honorable mentions is Midnight Mass. It's a 2021 flick, but it's a really good.
All of his shows are really good. He did Haunting of Hill House.
Yep, Blythe Manor.
Haunting of Bly Manor was and then he really brought it back up with Midnight Mass and Fall of the House of Usher.
Yeah, and guess who was a star in Bly Manor?
Who?
Catherine or Chris was it Christine Gardino?
I don't remember.
Carla Gugino.
Carla Gugino.
Okay.
Gugino.
Oh,
And
come on.
guess what? I just watched a movie. Guess what her first movie was?
What?
Pauly Shore, Son-in-Law.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
I think I blocked that movie out.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, now I lost my train of thought where I was with. Mike Flanagan. He's directing the reboot of The Exorcist. So that should
Really?
be pretty good. Yeah.
Should be excellent.
All right.
Um,
Epic.
All right, so this is really, really tough. I have Severance as an honorable mention. I have Dark as an honorable mention, which is a German TV show, but it's on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about it. This lady told me about it at an airport bar, and because she thought my tattoo looked like it, and I started
Right.
watching it, and I got hooked. It's really good.
I
That's just
think
not,
we're on season 3 right now. I don't, Isaac, you said you didn't like it as much, right?
Yeah, I've seen all of it, and I don't know. I just got too crazy with the time travel stuff.
Really?
it jumps the shark. Like if it stayed really low, like what it was, I think it would have been way better. But yeah, it does.
But that's surprising to me because everybody loves the whole series. Like it's got like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes every season, stuff like that. So
It's
you're
because you're-
usually pretty good with like time travel stuff, Isaac. You usually
They go crazy with it.
Really? Okay.
You have to keep track of like 5 different timelines and how everything affects everything. It's a lot.
Yeah, and like all the I was having trouble with like the younger character of this guy and then the middle-aged character of this
Yeah.
guy and
Yep.
Yeah.
So
It's
anyway.
almost like the Berenstain Bears or Steve.
What?
Don't worry about it. But my number one, and it's a guilty. I don't know. I don't want to do
Is it
this.
Bridgerton?
What's that?
You said, is it Bridgerton?
Oh, it's such a good movie or show, but no. So, first of all, nobody mentioned The Last of Us, which is kind of weird.
Oh man, I
Got that
forgot
one
about
on
that.
my list.
Uh,
Yeah. But The Righteous Gemstones. I am
number one.
freaking hooked. Well, so it shouldn't have been number one. I suck at doing like numbers.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like it's bad because number one should have been Fallout for me because that's the one I do with my kids, right?
Sure.
That and what's the one that just got over Stranger Things? My daughter, we sat down and watched the whole thing together
Yeah.
too. But The Righteous Gemstones, like it's over the top, it's stupid, it's Danny McBride,
Yeah.
Walter Goggins, dude,
Yeah.
so funny in this, and it's just such a like good show, and they're starting to get really like over the top bad people, right? They're starting to do some really shitty, like even more shitty than they did in the first episodes, like
Yeah.
it's getting crazy. So
But that's Danny McBride. He's always like pushing the envelope.
always all his shows, like Vice Principals,
Yeah.
but
Eastbound and Down.
yeah, Eastbound and Down. I haven't watched that yet. I got to, but Severance.
That's a good one.
So Severance, American Primeval, Dark, Wayward was good, except for the whole forced whatever thing. Have you watched Wayward?
No, what? I don't know that one.
So Wayward's basically it's like a Mormon thing. This cult has their own town, and a new sheriff basically got kicked out of the force in a big city because
Oh,
they're-
Catherine was watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I actually saw a couple episodes. It was pretty good.
yeah, but there's just like unneeded things. Like there was a trans officer, and they focused a lot on sex scenes, and I'm just like I don't need that. But it's cool, whatever. But it just really there are places like that out there, dude. So, but yeah, no, there's so many good shows this year.
Yeah. So if I want to do the honorable mentions, the ones that didn't make my top 5, I had Beast of Me, which we already talked about. Also, Black Rabbit,
Haven't heard
which
of that
what?
one.
It's a miniseries on Netflix. Has Jason Bateman. It's
like Jason
it's
Bateman.
about the Jason Bateman's like this like screw up guy that always he's like a gambling addict. He used to own this restaurant with his brother in New York City. He goes away for a while because he gets in some trouble, but he comes back and he like gets wrapped up in some stuff, and his brother has to bail him out. It's this whole thing. It's a miniseries, but it's really good. They get in trouble with like he owes a ton of money to these gambling loan shark guys, and they have to try to get him out of it. It's really good stuff. Murders happen, crazy stuff. Black Rabbit, definitely worth a watch. And then my other one that nobody mentioned is Platonic. Have you guys seen that one?
That's with yes. I
Seth Rogen?
started it. I haven't watched it yet.
Seth Rogen.
Another Apple
Me
TV one.
and my wife really like it. It's just a good, like, funny half-hour show it's on Apple. It's just really funny, like kind of like relationship drama stuff. Seth Rogen's always really funny. It's just a good watch. So that made my honorable mentions as well. Those are the only ones I had.
Yeah, one of my honorable mentions is Casa de Papel. Great show.
What?
What?
Casa de Papel, but it's money heist. It's about
Oh.
this group of thieves. They go in to rob this bank, and they have this like the head is they call him the professor. He's like super smart with how to like get them in and out of there, and they always end up in these situations. But the professor is always like one step ahead of everybody else, like in what's going on. Like he's planned everything. None of them know each other's names or anything like that. He just recruited them. They all go by like where they're from, like Bogota or Berlin, things like that. Awesome show if you guys ever want to watch it.
Yeah, you told me about that, and I actually have it on my list on
It's,
Netflix. I just haven't started it.
Yeah, once season 3 comes around and they're robbing like their 20th bank, I'm like, okay, time to be done. But yeah, good show.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you already do your honorable mentions, Patrick?
So I did, but I just want to add a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
And it's an old show, but I was going through some stuff earlier this year too, and really stressed out. So my guilty pleasure show that I turn on, even though I've watched all of them, is What We Do in the Shadows.
Okay.
It's an older show. The first 2 or 3 seasons was really good, but then it just kind of jumps the shark and gets really kind of too much.
I don't know if that'd be a guilty pleasure because that's not like embarrassing to watch, is it? To say that you watch?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's pretty like, I don't know. I guess Gemstones would be more embarrassing than that, right?
No, that's just a comedy. That's funny.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you some real guilty pleasures right here. Ready?
Okay.
So
Let's hear it.
shows that I enjoy watching with my wife. I like Selling Sunset and Selling the OC. Those they're like those reality, like workplace drama shows where
Oh.
this like you know what I'm talking
Jan
about?
broke the copier.
No, it's like girl catfight drama while also selling mansions in California.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
It's
It's
like
like,
it's a reality show.
So in your deal, the Gilmore Girls is like the guilty pleasure, right?
Yeah.
But okay, I got
Mhm.
you.
Yeah.
I would have to say I was very interested in Bridgerton. I got into it.
Are you serious?
In fact, and I started season 1 today, and Catherine came home, and I quickly turned it off so she wouldn't see that I was watching it. But
Yeah.
What are you watching? Oh, it's porn. I'm watching porn.
yeah. But it's, I mean, basically it is porn. But no,
I've heard that.
That's what I've heard.
season 1 is pretty gratuitous, but the characters are all pretty likable. It's interesting to see how everything plays out, and it's just it's a good show. I don't mind it.
Cool. As part of this, I also asked you guys to bring one like oddball or like weird or some other kind of show that you wanted to mention, that maybe wasn't like a really good show, but for some reason you wanted to talk about it.
Yep.
And I'll go first because this show I'm about to talk about was the most uncomfortable I have ever been watching anything.
Wow.
We just watched this, and I'm talking about Monster, the Ed Gein story.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I forgot
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Isn't that awful?
Holy fuck. That one freaked me out. Dude, I'm so glad there was nobody in my house.
Yeah.
You got, and that was pretty like light compared to the real Ed Gein story too. Like if you guys ever get into it. And
I was
listen
gonna ask how much of this was like dramatization, like the show, and how much of it was like part of the real story.
So his whole, I actually haven't seen the show.
Okay.
I
You
know
gotta
the
watch
story, but I know like the show played him more to like being like he wanted to be a girl like trans or something like that. But that
No,
No, not at
Oh,
all.
really?
He wanted to
no,
dress
they
like that.
diagnosed it better at the end.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But
Oh,
that
yeah.
wasn't, in real life, that wasn't his diagnosis. They gave him something else, and then
Yeah, no, I think they
but
did
then
that right.
This
people are
show
trying to say that it was like he did want to be trans, and then it's some of the stuff they found in the house was nuts. That I hear they didn't show in the show.
like,
What else could they have shown? They showed everything.
like
Really?
like
So like, what was the worst thing
Even
they've showed?
ball?
Like they showed the nipple belt and stuff.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
They showed like the heads he was eating cereal out of.
Yep.
yeah.
Maybe I gotta watch the show.
You need to watch this, dude. It like
It
the
is.
most fucked up show that I've watched.
Yeah,
in a
it's
long
bad.
time. I literally just sat there after it was over, and I'm like,
The one cool thing about the show
That's
is you
just
got to
all-
see how many things were based on his life. All the movies and all the actual like copycat serial killers that wanted to be him after that was cool to see. Like I didn't realize that this was like the OG that
Oh,
started
yeah,
all
like
this stuff.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Psycho.
my mind in the when they did the interview. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
I would say he's probably between him and John Wayne Gacy. They're the most horrible people in history. Besides like Hitler or something.
No. But yeah, no, I get what you mean. As far as like the sadistic.
But that was so uncomfortable to watch. I was like,
I was gonna put that on my number, the top 5 because that was a really good one. I forgot all about it when I was writing it. I thought about it and I was gonna write it down, and then something happened. But tell me this: how the hell do you go and do another show now if you're Charlie Hunnam? Like,
yeah, I know that's tough.
What is he gonna do? Like, every time I see him now, I'm gonna be like, he had that face on.
I mean, kind of like the guy from Psycho that in the show. What happened to him?
Yes.
Yeah, Norman Bates.
Oh.
So my uncomfortable show is a little bit weird. It's not. It's based on real events. It's a documentary. It's actually, I have a tie. One of them's just a couple episodes. It's called The Killing Fields, and it's about in Cambodia, all of these these rebels take over and they're just killing like people on the streets for no reason, and they just walk up to a street vendor, and if he doesn't give them their money, he cuts their head off, that type of thing. And I'm like, God damn. Have you seen that, Isaac?
No, but it sounds like familiar. Like
it's awful. It's awful. And I'm gonna say, and this is very strange again, my most uncomfortable show that I've seen is Gone Girls, the Long Island Serial Killer. It is the most horrible thing I was like sick watching it. Like it doesn't show anything. It doesn't show any bodies or anything, but these poor fucking girls that they keep they found 10 bodies on this stretch of land. Actually, it might have been more than that. And it went years unsolved. But the worst thing is the 2 of the guys that lived with the girl told the police who the killer is, and he still went killing girls for 12 years because they never even bothered to question him. It turned out to be this architect dude or something like that, and it was just terrible, man. I feel so bad for the families.
This is in Long Island?
Yeah.
Long Island,
New Jersey. Like,
and this is the first time I've heard of it watching the documentary. So I'm like,
well, it's funny because I'm going to Suffolk County next week to do a week's worth of site walks. That's where it all occurred, right? In these big overgrown places.
It was Gill something beach or something. Gill Beach. And then they just, they were over there, they found a body, and they went back to do like a crime scene the next day. They found 2 more bodies, and then they kept looking and found more bodies. And
jeez,
like and it's sad because all of these girls are, most of them are sex workers, right? So nobody bothers to check on them, or, they don't have families, they're living on the streets, and it just went unnoticed for so long. But the things this guy did to these girls, it's awful, man.
Yeah. So I can't beat Ed Gein. I can't. But a couple like honorable mentions for like cringe ones, or all these murder ones, right? Like the stuff I never really knew about. What was the one with the guy that put people in barrels? The gay guy, was that Gacy, or was that?
Yeah, no, that was what the hell was that? Come on,
that was Richard Ramirez, right?
No, that was the dude. I can't think of it now, but I know what you're talking about.
Was it Dahmer?
Dahmer, yes, Dahmer.
Yeah, so that one
barrels?
really. What's that?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the barrels part in his apartment.
Yeah, in his apartment.
Yeah,
get in here. Yeah, those, man, they really fuck with me because, like, these people are not, like, crazy, and I don't know.
I have one more when you're done, Epic.
With Ed Gein, like 100%, everybody in that town was stupid. He comes in there talking like that, looking like that, and like, what the fuck?
Well, he was kind of like simple, right? So they're kind of like, oh, he's And he
Yeah.
never like displayed any. He seemed very docile in public, right? So like, oh, it's Ed.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So Ted Bundy was another one, but Dahmer was pretty much my cringe one, and also the Night Stalker, The Hunt for a Serial Killer with Richard Ramirez one. That one was pretty fucked up because that was the one that he was actually a detective or something, right, in California.
Oh,
Cop
And
or
I think
something.
that happens a lot more often, like abuse of power and stuff. I've
Oh,
been
yeah.
watching a lot of
Yeah.
stuff on that.
Yep.
It's sad. Have you guys ever heard of Fred and Rose West?
no.
No.
So that's another series that I found, and I was actually going to do an episode on it, but this is another one that actually kind of turned my stomach a little bit when I listened to the podcast. So I decided not to subject you guys to it. I'll just give a brief recap. It's called Fred and Rose West, a British horror story. So it's about these couples that they they meet, and both of them had injuries when they were kids, and they end up meeting, and they buy this house, and
Oh God.
yeah,
Oh yes.
yeah,
Oh, I remember this.
they have
Oh.
they have all these kids. There's a room in the house called Rose's room, and she basically works as like a sex worker, and she has kids from all these other guys. But they're also at the same time, the upstairs of their house, they have a boarding house for people that travel and stuff. But they end up killing all these people, and they killed their own daughter. And when somebody reported that, they finally arrested Fred and Rose, and then they started digging in the backyard and stuff, and found the daughter's remains. And then they're like, why would they put it in the backyard and not in like the basement of the house? And then they just started finding all these bodies in the backyard. And one of the, like, a criminal psychologist is like, well, they put them in the backyard because the house is full. And they went down to the basement, and oh my God, there was like 20 more bodies in the basement. They dug up this poor girl that her whole head was duct taped, and she had like a tube coming out of her mouth. So basically, they buried her alive just with like a flex tube so she can breathe out of the. Oh, and this was like, they got away with this for so long. Like, I don't.
Why were they doing this? Why?
They're sick, dude. I don't like. It's just
they're
fucked up.
dude. Pedophiles.
Yeah, it's
murderers,
not.
just
This isn't. You should listen to a podcast about him, Isaac, but it'll make you sick.
she actually played the bait, so she brought in the kids too. Like
Yep.
she would, oh, come over, yeah, and brought them in. Next thing you know,
But they were also, and this is like the first thing I've ever listened to that I just felt gross afterwards, and I needed to take a shower because they described the condition of their house and what they their kids, and oh yeah, by the way, they raped their own children.
repeatedly.
They raped their own children, and it was horrible. I can't believe they got away with it so long. And Fred, they actually found bodies from before they moved in the house too, that he was killing people when he was younger.
There was bodies at the apartment that he lived at or something. Like there are multiple places. Like
Yeah, they think he killed like over 30 people. Yeah,
So,
that's awful.
if you don't know anything about like British like murders and stuff, the cops did not take a lot of that shit seriously back then, and like
Yeah.
people got away. Like I know we don't in the U.S., but man, they got away with some nasty shit over there.
Yeah, and I think it's just another one of those things like the Long Island serial killer where they're taking in these runaways and stuff that nobody really thinks to check on or knows where they are and prey on them. So awful, and the whole sexual abuse towards their own like 11-year-old and 14-year-old children, it was just terrible. So yeah, that made me super uncomfortable.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen that movie Room with Brie Larson?
Yes, I just recently watched that. That was tough.
It was actually a really good movie, but yeah, that was a tough situation to be in.
Yeah, you got to imagine like coming out of that too, and the kid has no idea like what the world is, and how hard that would be for her, right? Like trying to deal with this, and she lost. I think the movie does a good job because she lost her childhood, right? So
Yeah.
she's trying to regain that a little bit when they come out, and there's all this drama.
Yeah, man. Do you know what that is, Patrick?
No, I'm wondering.
Basically, this guy kidnaps this girl when she's like 17,
Okay.
and he keeps her in this like pit that he's dug in his backyard as like his sex slave. It just keeps her down there. But she ends up getting pregnant at one point, and she has the kid like down there, and they're just living in there. And this kid's like growing up, and she's like has to like teach him like stuff. So
Yeah.
he just the only thing he knows of the world is this one room. Like he doesn't know like anything
God.
else. Yeah, it's insane.
And
But then she
that's
eventually like escapes. They get out.
Yeah. And that's actually based on a true story.
Yeah.
I think it's the same one I'm thinking about. This guy has a couple daughters, and one of the daughters is like planning on going very far away to college or something like that, and he didn't like it or something, so he built like this bunker in his basement and locked her in there, and he
Yeah.
kept like raping her and having children with her, and so I think she had like 5 children down there or something.
Yeah.
Man,
It's
this
actually a really good
episode
movie,
really went off
but
the rails.
it's tough.
Yeah,
Yeah, what happened?
if you like, I'm gonna throw one more out there, one more that's gonna freak you out if you ever watch it. It's an old one for 2011, but it's Megan is Missing.
Oh my
tells
God.
like the horror.
That was
What's happening?
It tells
that was-
the horror.
I almost like was in tears at the end of that movie, dude. Like that
I
was,
was.
awful, man.
I felt so bad for her. Like,
Isaac, don't
basically,
ever watch it. That's not
Yeah.
one to watch.
Don't let your kids do social media like these people, because, dude.
No, it's not allowed in my house.
Yeah, this guy kidnaps these teenage girls, right? And
Kidnapped one.
but another one too at the end, right?
He
Okay, you
lured
go
her.
over it. You might have watched
Okay.
it more recently than me.
Yeah, it was just a little while ago. So basically, he kidnaps this one girl, lures her. She's one of the like floozy girls in high school that's like trying to be sexual and everything, and posting and doing all this stuff, and basically lures her somewhere, kidnaps her, and takes her whatever, and uses her as the sex slave thing. And then her best friend won't give it up. She's trying to find her, and she's doing all this sleuthing and everything. And so she contacts them and starts acting like she's gonna find, oh yeah, okay, cool, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I'll see her, and we can both leave together. It'll be good. And it does not end well for her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say right now, she finds her best friend in a barrel, her body, and he kills her as well.
What
And gets
she
away.
she doesn't find her best friend in the barrel. She gets put in the barrel with.
Oh,
her.
right, with her best friend body. Oh, it's terrible. Yep, don't ever watch it.
That is it. Is this just a movie or something that
It's a
happened?
movie.
It's a
It's
movie.
a movie. Don't
not
know
real.
how I
It did
stumbled
happen.
on it.
I think, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was
Oh my God, what happened to the shows? Let's get back to
Yeah.
the shows.
Bridgerton. So this
Oh.
season, he's still trying to find the masquerade girl that he fell in love with, but he doesn't know who it is. So he's just judging women by their lip shape and stuff, and trying to find
It's
her.
like Cinderella.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So that's
I thought. Did you guys ever see Downton Abbey?
Downtown Abbey.
No.
No.
That's kind of a guilty pleasure, but it's actually a very, very good show. Well done. And I think Bridgerton is supposed to be like the more like raunchy Downton Abbey. Do you think that's accurate?
probably. I've never seen that. But I'm ashamed of myself that I didn't put Peaky Blinders on my list because
I
just
know,
watched
dude.
that
Oh,
this
you just
year.
watched that, yeah.
I hate
Yeah,
this.
that would have been pretty high up too.
Can
You
we
really put a lot of
re-record?
pressure on us, Isaac.
I gave you a heads up.
Okay,
Yeah, you did.
I got to do one more honorable mention.
Okay.
because the late great Catherine O'Hara. I'm rewatching Schitt's Creek right now.
Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. Wonderful actress.
Amazing, fold the cheese. Such a
Home Alone. Everything.
Home Alone, yeah.
Great movie. So, yeah.
all around.
Well, now that I'm physically ill, I will. We have another movie for next week, and we'll see you guys then. And yeah, we're gonna maybe play a round or two of Fortnite. So as always, be kind to yourselves, each other, and your insides. 'Cause Pizza After Midnight's a young man's game. Later.
Peace.
See you.